Hello everybody, my video today is can I buy a home in Sedona for less than $400,000? And the answer is yes. Yes you can, but it will be a little bit tricky, so you're going to want to watch the video. Today I am going to give you a tour of 3 homes for sale in Sedona that are close to $400,000. 2 are slightly below and 1 slightly above, so you can get an idea of what $400,000 will buy you in Sedona in 2023. Now, if you always wanted to buy a home in Sedona, but you don't have more than $500,000 to spend, then you're going to want to stay tuned and listen because I'm going to tell you all about it. Channel's Living in Northern Arizona, where every week I tell you about topics that relate to living in the northern half of the state of Arizona. My name's Dawn Dickinson. I sell real estate in Sedona, Verde Valley, Flagstaff, Prescott. If you ever have a question and want to talk about real estate, my contact information is always in the description below, where you can give me a call, email, text, or go to my website and schedule a Zoom call where we can really talk about business. Now, I want you to know I am touring 3 homes in this video today. It is Super Bowl weekend, so this is very early in 2023. In fact, this is why I'm wearing the only football shirt that I have. I'm also going to put the contact information for the 2 brokers that have these listings we're touring today. You could certainly give them a call if you had a question about it, but then you can always go to me. I can show you all 3 of them. If your budget is close to $400,000, take a look at these beautiful homes and see what you can buy. So before I go out in the field and we tour the beautiful homes, I'm going to set the stage with a little bit of background information. You can buy a double wide manufactured home in West Sedona in a park for under $200,000. In fact, you probably could get one under $100,000 and you could get a very nice home. But the reason I'm not profiling those homes today is because they're in a park and you could have a very high land lease fee. And in Sedona Shadows, Sunset Hills, the land lease fee I see a lot of the time is $800, $1,000, up to $1,200 a month land lease fee, because you don't own the lot, you just own the manufactured home. So I'm not covering any of those today. In fact, I'm not covering any homes that are not financeable. Occasionally you will see a single family home come up and it's $300,000, but it's in extremely rough condition and you won't get a loan on it because it's not safe or inhabitable. And the other thing is, occasionally you'll see like a single wide or even a double wide manufactured home, but if it's built prior to 1976, or even if it's a 1990s build but it's a single wide, even on their own land, you can't get traditional financing. Now you can go to one of my lenders that do only those types of loans, but it's going to cost you more. So let me tell you a little bit more about the homes today. There's only in all of Sedona right now maybe 5 or less homes under $400,000. We have a couple very nice manufactured homes here in the village of Oak Creek. I'm going to take you to one of those. We have a couple of nice condominium homes. I'm going to take you one that's $350,000, and I'm going to take you to another one close by for $450,000, just so that you can see the difference. Like, oh, maybe I want to just spend a teeny bit more and spend $450,000, and I can get a 2-bed, 2-bath instead of a 1-bed, 1-bath. So that's what we're going to look at today. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is these homes today are in the village of Oak Creek. Now, village of Oak Creek is the unincorporated part of Sedona. So you have the city of Sedona, and then about 6 miles south, there's the village of Oak Creek. We are Sedona. We have a Sedona address, but we are not part of the city, and so we're unincorporated and a little bit away, 6 miles away. Now, if you really like to be in the hustle and bustle of Sedona, where all the excitement and activity is, you might want to hold out and go into West Sedona or Uptown. You're going to pay a teeny bit more, but really the prices are not hugely different. Prices are a little bit less. Now, what I like about the village, I live in the village of Oak Creek myself, is it's a little quieter, a little less hustle and bustle. It's a good place to live if you're living year-round, and especially if you're over 50 and you're not really wanting all the noise and excitement that you might get uptown. So that's a little bit about Village of Oak Creek. Now, we do have views of the Red Rocks. A lot of places you have views of Bell Rock or Lee Mountain or even Courthouse views, so you have very nice views here as well. Now, Village of Oak Creek If you're actually in the Village of Oak Creek Homeowners Association, the HOA fee is about $210 for the entire year. For the most part, VOC is a 30-day minimum rental community, and it's a nice little quiet community just as you're rolling into Sedona in the unincorporated area. So now let's take a look at these three homes. So the first home in our tour is a double-wide manufactured home on its own piece of land out in Pine Creek. Now, Pine Creek is if you are rolling into town on 179 and you go out towards Jack's Canyon on Jack's Canyon Road. It's that little subdivision on the right. So we have a double-wide manufactured home built in 1980, but it has been totally renovated inside. You've got new carpet, new floors, nice looking kitchen, new paint. It smells good, and two beautiful decks, one in the front and one in the back. Now, the one thing to know about manufactured homes is when you have decks and awnings and those things added on, you have to be very careful. You have to go with a licensed contractor, and you have to have permits. And for this home, what's great is I have permits that I could show you for all of the work. So it's been done correctly. It's very nice inside, and it's totally financeable. So this one is listed at $375,000. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. So very updated. Come on inside and let's take a look. All right, I am in the manufactured home in Pine Creek, and a couple of things that are really nice about this home is one is that you have a yard, so you have a front and a backyard. You got a little fence if you have a dog, and this is also a neighborhood where you have families that live here, you have people that live here year-round, and so it's a nice option if you want to stay here and you're not just a snowbird, say, this could be a good place to you. Again, you get a little bit of land, and again, this is fully financeable. It's been totally redone inside. The homeowner has put a lot of work and effort into it, so it's very nice. You can see there is a nice big laundry room. There are 2 full bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms, and take a look behind me. If you can see the bed, you might not be able to see that. So it's definitely been done up, and it looks great, and this could be a good choice for you. Again, $375,000, 2-bed, 2-bath at about 1,200 square foot, a little bit larger than 1,200 square foot. So this is the one of the 3 homes on our tour today. Okay, this next house we're going into is at Oak Creek Estrados. It's a condo community here. It's kind of on Verde Valley School Road, just as you turn in from the 179. Nice little condo complex. Take a look at this one. This is actually a very good price. It's priced at $350,000, a 1-bed, 1-bath townhome at 776 square feet. The HOA here is $211 a month, so what's nice is if you're not a permanent resident, you're only here half of the year, or a couple of weekends a month, they do all of the lawn maintenance, and so even though the HOA is $211 a month, which is actually pretty good for a condo in Sedona, you don't have to worry about all that outside stuff, and there's some of the things included. I'm not going to go into that now, but let's take a look at this home on Verde Valley School Road. So this condo unit is listed at $350,000, and it is right now possibly the lowest priced home in all of Sedona that's not a manufactured home in a park. So this could be a great choice for you to get into Sedona, a 1-bed, 1-bath, just very basic, but the complex has a lot of amenities. They've got pool, they got a swimming, they got a tennis court, so lots to do, especially if you're not here year-round. If it's a vacation home, this would be a great option because the HOA takes care of everything, and you have amenities, and you have a lot to do, and you are right in a very nice location in Village of Oak Creek, Sedona. Okay, and the third home we're going into is a townhome on Canyon Diablo Road. It's a very nice townhome. It is a 2-bed, 2-bath, so it's a little bit bigger than the previous townhome we looked at, the previous condo we looked at. It's got 2-bed, 2-bath, and it's over 1,200 square feet. Again, it looks very nice inside, and the HOA fee is only $200 a month. So let's go take a look at this one. If you want to spend a little bit more, this one's listed at $450,000, so it's a little bit over $400,000, but still a very nice option to get you into Sedona. So I am in the very last home of the tour, and I wanted to give you a view of this one because it's just over $400,000. So this one is listed at $450,000, but it shows you that if you want to pay a little bit more than, say, the last one we just looked at, you could get a bigger unit. So this unit is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's much bigger, and it's about a little over 1,200 square feet. As you can see, a lot of the kitchen and the floors and the bathrooms have been updated, so they look really good. There's a very nice front patio, which is not always available in a townhouse. You also have another back patio, side patio, where there's a gate that you could get out of it also, and that one is very nice if you wanted to have dogs, or if you just want to sit out on your patio. It's a good option. So this option for $450,000, it would be really nice because you could have a guest, or you could have an office, and you'd have plenty of space. Plus you do have some outdoor space. The HOA here, again, it's about $200 a month, and they maintain out all of the outside landscaping and a few other things that I could find out for you if you were interested in this one. So take a look at this for $450,000. This is the last one of our tour, so I hope you have a good idea of what you could get in Sedona for less than $400,000. Now, as I said in the beginning, very difficult to get a home for under $400,000. The bulk of the homes in Sedona are probably going between $600,000 and all the way up to, well, they go all the way up to $13 million, but the bulk of them are probably between $600,000 and $1.5 million. So I hope you have a better idea of what it costs to buy a home here in Sedona. All right, that's it. That is my tour of homes for sale in Sedona that are less than $400,000 or just slightly above $400,000. If you would like to move to Sedona or buy a vacation home in Sedona and you don't have more than $500,000 to spend, this would be a good sampling of what you could get for that price point. So if you're interested in buying anything in Sedona, I would certainly love to talk to you. You can give me a call, text, email. You can go to my website and you can link and do a Zoom call or a phone call on my schedule, and we can talk all about Sedona real estate. I love to talk about Sedona real estate. The channel Living in Northern Arizona, I post every week a video about Northern Arizona and living in Northern Arizona. And I also want you to know that I have the information for the listing broker and listing agent in the description below if you would like to look that up, and a little more information there. But I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope to see you back here again next week.